It went well. Obviously, it's a talented team over there, and struggle to get them out the third time through. So, you come up with all these plans and things you want to do, and sometimes when it kind of works out that way, then you don't really know what to do the third time through. And I think I've kind of changed from trying to throw 120 pitches and all that and owning the game to just kind of trying to get through the 5-6 innings and hand it off to our bullpen. And obviously we've a lot of super talented guys back there, so I feel good about it.
How did you feel in the sixth? Obviously, threw some balls.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of got away from me a little bit generally. Obviously, competitively, I feel like, I wish I could have made the pitches right, but I kind of understand the decision. The misses got a little bit bigger, and back-to-back 3-0 counts isn't the most confidence instilling thing to a manager. So is what it is.
I don't know. Did you understand this one more in the moment than maybe you've been taken out a few times where you've been cruising?
Yeah, I understand this one. Freddie's hit a ball about 130 miles an hour off me before. Has handled me pretty good in the past. So, bring in the lefty and see what happens. And obviously Yuki did a great job to get us out of it, and then the rest of the bullpen, did what they did.
How did you view this start against them? Given obviously closer to them, did you do the same? Or
you know what? I think the first one in Boston was a lot bigger emotional kind of load, for lack of a better word. I think it's a team in our division. I'm going to have to pitch against them, and it's good to get the first one in this uniform at home, and we'll see what kind of happens on the road. But I haven't thrown at Dodger Stadium yet, which will be kind of a different thing. But nice to have kind of something to fall back on a little bit in terms of having some success. So happy about tonight and happy for our team.
How much harder is it when you know them so well and they know you so well?
You know what I think is kind of interesting about that is I was kind of the young guy over there for a long time, and then was hurt kind of in my last couple of years and not as successful. So, a lot of the guys over there are not the guys that I kind of came up around all the time, the Justin Turners and Chase Utleys and guys like that. So it is a thing. I spent a lot of time in Los Angeles, but I don't think it's kind of quite the same as maybe somebody that came up with everybody and then played against the same team. So a little bit different and also a little bit the same as well.
Dave said before the game that you probably want to shut it after. Was there any bit of that, just seeing them?
Listen, I have no bad blood against that organization. They treated me very well for a long time, and I think in some way I did to them as well. And my last pitch there was the last out of a World Series. I don't really know how else I would have gone out any better than that. And so, I want to kick everyone's ass. I want to beat everyone, especially in the division, and especially a team that has been so successful, against the organization that I'm with now, and I want to be a part of turning that around, and I certainly don't want to lose to them. So, Doc is not wrong.
Walker, given the battles you had against this team as a member of the Dodgers, does it feel weird at all to just be on this side of that rivalry, or has enough time passed now that it's just...
Listen, I'm 1-0 against them as a San Diego Padre. I think that's kind of, where we're at. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,